Yo, 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 man. Lil Joey the Mimp coming to y'all with another audio live from prison, man. One of the topics that I wanted to talk about was basically just watching what you say and watching what you do, man, because you just never know who watching you, man. And I'm taking accountability as a man in this world, man. I'm starting to notice, um, a lot of the inmates back here look up to me, whether they say it or not. For example, I grew my hair out, and I influenced other people to grow their hair out. um, I just cut out certain habits, and I realized other people cut out certain. Like I quit eating meat. I quit eating meat. I quit eating like Little Debbie's cakes because I quit eating meat. I quit eating anything that had meat products in it. So I basically became a vegan. I went from a regular person just eating what I wanted to a vegetarian to a vegan. And now I'm noticing a lot of people are starting to do that. And I started to take serious consideration into the things that I do because I don't want to lead people the wrong way. Um, you know, and I began to watch my steps a little bit closer because you just never know who's following you. You just never know who you're influencing. And yeah, I just want you guys to be mindful of who you influencing. Like me, I seen certain things happening. Like okay, I grew my hair. Okay, they did the same thing. I quit eating meat. This and then the third, which is not a bad thing. But if people, not that you should care about people watching you, but you should care about people watching you. I don't know if you caught that drift, but don't let it go over your head. You shouldn't care what anybody thinks, but you should want to be thought of in a positive light. Although you won't be able to please the world, and you just have to simply watch your steps because you just never know who looks up to you. You never know who's watching you, man. You know, and I don't say this to be boastful or bragging and nothing like that because people had to show me the way too, and I'm still learning from other people. Like I learn from everybody, man. I look up to everybody. Everybody's my hero, even the people who people consider to be nobodies. I've learned from crackheads, bums. I've learned from gay people, straight people. I've learned from white people, black people, Asian people, Bloods, Crips, GDs, BDs. I've learned from everybody, man. But what I am learning is just to be mindful of the steps that I take, man, because people are watching. And, some people may not believe in God, but through your conduct, they may see God and not even know it. They may see a light in you, and want that same light. So, and if they see you saying a certain thing or doing a certain thing, they may be like, okay, for the most part, he or she is pretty good, but it's okay to curse somebody out every once in a while because he or she does that, and I'm learning to watch my conduct, man, because people pay attention, and we are the ones who set the rules for this thing that we call life. Whatever we as a society allow, that's what's going to become the norm. And what I'm trying to make the normal thing is, man, just taking care of your family, staying out the streets, um, finding legal ways to make money so that we can stay from out of places like prison, man. I can go on and on about these topics, but for the most part, man, I just want you guys to uh just be mindful, especially if you have kids, man. Like if you always cursing and yelling, most likely that's what your kids are gonna do. And then when they get older and curse somebody else out and somebody kills them, then you're gonna be like, dang man, I wish I would have. It's cute until they get killed. it's cute until somebody that you love is laying on the ground for saying the wrong thing that you let them slide with, but somebody else didn't let them slide with. So while we have the chance, we have to watch our mouths and we have to discipline the youth before they get old enough and run into people who don't care about them. Yeah, man. Just watch your mouth, man. You know, you just never know how you, and watch your actions, because you just never know, man. If somebody sees you going after people slapping them and they look up to you, what you think they gonna do? If you're racist, how you think they gonna come out? If you always cursing and saying, cause we learn how to speak English simply by hearing the words spoken. So if they're hearing you curse, although they know it's a bad word, eventually they're going to start saying it because they know how to say it. They've learned it from you. You're the master teacher of the next generation. So my advice to y'all would be, allow people to teach you. Allow yourself to be taught. Put that pride away. Watch your mouth. Watch your steps. Watch your actions. But at the same time, be a teacher in this world. Also a student in this world. Always be a student in life. But when the opportunity comes for you to teach and God gives it in your heart to teach, then teach, man. But just watch your mouth, watch what you say, man, and watch what you pray for. Because if you ask God for strength, most likely you will be put in a situation that makes you stronger. You know, if you ask God for patience, you'll be put in a situation that's going to test your patience, to make you strong and to make you have patience. So when you praying, pray with the expectation of receiving something from God, and don't allow the opinions of man to deter you from what you know is the right way to go. It's easier to do wrong, man. It's so hard to do right when everybody is just pulling against you, man. But it can be done. It can be done, man. It could be done. Like, I'm not telling y'all, when I say do right, I'm not telling y'all to go tell on people and say, oh yeah, I was just doing right by. I'm not telling y'all to do none of that. What I'm telling you is, you know what's right, you know what's wrong. If you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. You shouldn't. If you can't take the streets, you shouldn't have jumped in the streets in the first place. Watch your mouth. Don't be, watch your mouth, man. Just watch your mouth. Don't jump in the streets and then you get in trouble and then you just sinking shit. Nah, watch your mouth, man. Cause the next generation gonna come up behind you and feel like, okay, that's cool to do. Y'all gotta excuse that the toilet and the sink, man. Probably my next door neighbor. But yeah, man. Just like I say, watch your mouth, man. Cause you just never know who's watching. You never know who's listening. You never know who looks up to you, man. Tell me what y'all think about this video, man. Man, you gotta know when to speak up. Also, that's another part of watching your mouth. You got to know when to speak up. Like, you got to know when to stand for your rights and when to just be like, I'm going to go ahead and let that one go. You got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. Watch your mouth, man. Like, some people talk too much and some people don't speak enough. That's still part of watching your mouth. Like, some people, like, they just let people run over them. Like, they just let people run over them. Watch your mouth, man. Like, know what to say when it's time. Don't be too passive. But don't just speak just to make yourself heard. But make sure that you are heard. Make sure that you are more so felt. You know. And when I say heard, I'm not speaking necessarily vocally. You can make your voice heard just by your actions. But yeah, man. Tell me what y'all got out of it. Just like a piece of molded bread, man. Take what you can use and throw the rest away, man. You know, throw the mold off and eat the rest, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, man. I hope y'all got something out of this. I love y'all. Most importantly, I want y'all to love yourselves. It's never goodbye. It's always see you later. I love y'all. Most importantly, I want y'all to love yourselves. It's never goodbye. It's always see you later. Y'all write down in the comment section below what y'all got out this, and tell me how y'all really feel about this, man. I'm out.